And major typhoon Shanshan has made landfall on Japan's main southern island of Kyushu, knocking out power supply for over 250,000 households and injuring dozens of people on Thursday morning. Officials said this could be one of the strongest storms ever to hit the region, as some residents in the path of Typhoon Shanshan have been ordered to evacuate, and major firms like Toyota closed their factories. Airlines and rail operators have cancelled some services for the coming days. The typhoon is categorized as very strong in Kyushu. The southwestern region of Japan is on high alert, as the meteorological agencies has issued an emergency warning, saying the typhoon could bring flooding, landslides and wind strong enough to knock down some houses. Rains and strong winds were witnessed in Fukuoka City as Typhoon Shanshan made landfall this morning, with authorities advising thousands of people to evacuate and issuing the highest warning level for wind and storm surges. The storm is expected to approach central and eastern regions, including the capital, Tokyo, over the weekend. And for more on the typhoon, we have Chris Gilbert joining us from Tokyo. Well, Chris, Japan's strongest typhoon of the year has made landfall in the country's southwest a little while back, but the potential for major damage is high given Shanshan's sluggish speed. What is the situation there right now?
Well, yeah, it hit Kagoshima, the westernmost city of Japan, about 4 hours ago. That was the point where it made landfall. It has now moved to the other major city in the area, Nagasaki, and in its wake, it has effectively left many roads unpassable, with trees broken, fallen, and strewn all over the place. And people in Kagoshima are still hunkered. Of course, the danger has not passed yet. It is a very powerful typhoon, and not just a typhoon, but the warm air coming off the typhoon, creating deluges and landslide and mud risks throughout all of Japan. And at the moment, as you say, 250 people have no power, mostly in and also in Neiba, which is also in Kyushu. There are some reports of injuries there. There have been 100 reports of damage overnight, to 70% due to higher wind. Winds reportedly blew out a window in town in Miyazaki, and the glass from that resulted in the 2 injuries I mentioned earlier. The Kyushu is still very much the brunt of this storm at the moment. Emergency officials and the meteorological agency is warning people to take precautions if they've not evacuated already. Strong buildings and sturdy housing, to take precautions already. We're seeing many rivers are at bursting point. Some in Oita Prefecture in North Kyushu have burst, with the highest, most severe order of evacuations for about 2,000 people there. And the meteorological agency and officials are urging people to not go unless it's absolutely necessary. And if it is late to evacuate, at least go upstairs in your house, has a second story, or get to somewhere which be away from windows to weather out the storm.
All right, rescue efforts going on in full swing. Thank you so much, Chris.